It's all gone to shit, and I don't need any more of it. The only light at the end of the tunnel is from the fires that we lit. The whole damn world may be going to hell so long as I got you, baby. Let it burn. Oh, let it burn. Let it burn. Let the whole damn world around us. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let the flames rise and surround us. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Oh, let it burn. I feel most alive when I'm right by your side. Like a moth, I am drawn to your fire. They say it's all about the journey, and it's been one hell of a ride. One hell of a ride. Whole damn world may be going to hell so long as I got you, baby. Let it burn. Let the whole damn world around us. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let the flames rise and surround us. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Oh, let it burn. The whole damn world made me going to hell. Oh, but as long as I've got you, oh, let it burn. The whole damn world around us. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Oh, let it burn. The flames rise and surround us. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Oh, let it burn. Oh, let it burn. Yeah, let it burn.
Hey, what's up, Free World Fest? How's it going? There we go. Okay. I am Meghan VK, coming to you live from Facebook tonight. I'll be playing some originals for you. I'm super excited to be part of Free World Fest. I love the idea of just everyone accepting each other for who they are and just being very welcoming and warm, and I don't know, just it really touched my heart. So I'm really happy to be a part of it tonight. Some cool news for those of you that don't know me. What you just heard was my debut single, which came out back in April, and today my second single came out. So definitely, if you like what you hear today, or if you're curious what that second single sounds like, because you like the first one just now, definitely check out Spotify and all those providers, Pandora, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. This first song is a song I wrote about those days you need to kind of just pick yourself up and dust yourself off, which I feel like we're all having a lot lately. So this song's called Game Face.
Looking myself up and down in the mirror, seeing who I've become couldn't be clearer. These days I'm not the girl I used to be, but I'm learning to love me. It's time to put on my game face, pull myself together, face the world and give them a smile. Slap on some more pain, ride in a battle, get back in the saddle. While you can try to crack this armor, but it won't break. It's time to put on my
my game face. Time to put on my game face. Oh. Extra pounds might bother me, but they're more to love. Lifelines show my age, but each one I earned having fun. I'm still shy, but I'm breaking out of my shell. 'Cause life's too short to sit this one out. It's time to put on my game face, pull myself together, face the world and give them a smile. Slap on some more pain right in a battle, get back in the saddle. Wow. You can try to crack this armor, but it won't break. It's time to put on my game face. Time to put on my game face. Oh. Days I feel my worst is when I try to look my best. Going the extra mile helps me feel more confident. It's time to put on my game face, pull myself together, face the world and give them a smile. Slap on some more pain right in a battle, get back in the saddle. Wow. You can try to crack this armor, but it won't break. Hey, my luck, I'm out here on the main stage. Yeah, it's time to put on my game face. Time to put on my game face. Oh, let me show you my game face. Gotta put on my game face. Oh. So yeah, that's the song I wrote for the days that you just kind of need to pick me up. Hey, Jerry. Hi, Joe. The comments are working on Facebook. Sometimes they don't. And, oh, sweet. Thank you, Joe. That's really cool. Jerry, thank you. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, sometimes the Facebook comments don't really work so well, so I'm really glad they're working tonight. So I can actually talk to you guys and have a conversation. So that's Game Face. Let's see. This next song is a song that my co-writer, Ryan Brazzotti, we just wrote this one maybe a month ago, if that. But it came out really cool, so I wanted to share it with you guys and see what you think. It's based on a look that my husband gives me every once in a while. Not a bad look. But it's just, you can see such love in his eyes that I almost feel like he's looking at behind me. So this song is called That Look. Sitting here on a front porch swing, your hand in mine while the crickets sing, putting off that first kiss goodnight, hoping my daddy don't come outside. Heard that tapping on the window, it's time for you to go. Before you did, you pulled me in real close, and you gave me that look, that once in a life, made for me kind. Know you're the one. When you give me that look that I'd never seen before, you and me in anyone. Yeah, you're all mine. I stop and smile. One glance and baby, I know we're gonna be alright every time. You give me that look. Wildflowers, snow white gown. Daddy owns his tears as he walks me down. Black suit, black tie, you're waiting there. Slip that ring onto my hand. You say I do and you lift up my veil, and you give me that look, that once in a life, made for me kind. Know you're the one. When you give me that look that I'd never seen before, you and me in anyone. Yeah, you're all mine. I'd stop and smile. One glance and baby, I know we're gonna be alright every time you give me that look. Sitting here on our front porch swing, drinking red wine while the bluebirds sing. Kids playing hide and seek, your eyes locked on me, and my heart still skips a beat. Yeah, you give me that look, that once in a life, made for me kind. Know you're the one when you give me that look I'd never seen before you and me in anyone. Yeah, you're all mine, heart-stopping smile. One glance and baby, I know we're gonna be alright every time you give me that look. Oh, you give me that look. So that's that look. Let me know what you guys think of that one. It's a brand new one. Hi from Newfoundland, Canada. Oh my gosh, Newfoundland. I should bring Scott in here. My husband went on a trip to Newfoundland, and I hope my dad doesn't get mad at me telling this story. So my dad and my husband went on a trip to Newfoundland, George, and my dad only made it a couple miles before he fell and broke his leg. They went on a motorcycle trip, and he fell and broke his leg. And he's a good rider, but yeah, he fell and broke his leg, and they had to like go to the emergency room there in Newfoundland, but they said you guys were amazing. Everybody was so kind and took really good care of them. And then of course my husband had to try and get my dad back here. We're in New York. So hey Newfoundland, hey George. Really cool that you guys are here. All right, so I'm gonna take a little sip of my water. And we'll continue on. Let's think. The next song.
And I went back.
And then, that's right, you went back. He's yelling at me, he went back. So Scott went back to Newfoundland after my dad broke his foot, like, I don't know, maybe a year later? Or a couple months?
Camping off the bike.
It was a couple months, right?
10 days.
10 days he went just afterwards, and he camped off the back of his bike, and he made some great friends, and so he has a lot of good things about Newfoundland to say. So that's so funny. Anyway, I digress. So this next song is kind of a downer after that conversation, but so before COVID, I had seen a hearse on our major expressway, and there was no one behind it, but it was going to a funeral, and I thought to myself, like, what's the story there? And so I brought it to Ryan, because we co-write quite often, and we had this idea. So this is called The Hearse. Bright sun, midday, nearly empty interstate, black car passing by. Right lane, no rush, wooden box inside the trunk, no line of flashing lights. Your only company is the flowers, the driver, and me. Were you alone as it looks right now? Did you know your time was running out? Is everyone that would have been behind on the other side? Is there someone you can't wait to hold? You loved since they left years ago. Did it break your heart to see the empty seats at the church? Or are you smiling? There's no line behind the hearse. Stayed close a couple miles, mind is spinning like the tires. Will my last ride look like yours? Every day is a gift, till one day you're all that's left, with just the memories to keep you warm. And as you fade, my rear view, I can't help but think Were you alone as I feel right now? Did you know that my time was running out? Well, everyone that would have been behind me on the other side. Is there someone I can't wait to hold? Who'll be waiting since they left years ago? Will it break my heart to see the empty seats at the church? Or will I smile? There's no line behind my hearse. If there's no one left to hurt as they lay me in the dirt, I'll be ready to go as the good Lord calls me home. Are you alone as it looks right now? Did you know that your time was running out? Is everyone that would have been behind on the other side? Is there someone you can't wait to hold? Who's been waiting since they left years ago? Did it break your heart to see the empty seats at the church? Or are you smiling? There's no line behind the hearse. Or are you smiling? There's no line behind your hearse. So that's the hearse. Sorry, my voice kind of got a little screechy scratchy in there, but I guess that's the beauty of live, right? I'm happy I stumbled upon your live feed. Thank you, George. Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. There you go. Scotty's chiming in how much he loves you guys right back. So Newfoundland is awesome. And that's the song The Hearse. Let me know what you think. Like I said, sorry, my voice was a little scratchy there. I don't know. I did my warm-ups. I don't know. All right, then. We have 2 more songs tonight. And then if you guys are having a good time with me and you want to follow me, you can follow me right here on Meghan VK, Facebook, Meghan VK Music, Instagram, my website, meghanvk.com. But I'm actually going to have a release party in about an hour on here as well for one of those nights, which is streaming today. So if you want to come back and hang out, I'll tell some stories, we'll have some drinks together. That'll be at 9 Eastern time, which is in 1 hour. So, let's get into the last 2 songs of the night. I'm going to play Let It Burn for you next, which I know you heard when you were signing in before the show started. But this is the acoustic version, obviously. So this is Let It Burn. It's all gone to shit. I don't need any more of it. The only light at the end tunnel is the fires that we lit. The whole damn world may be going to hell, but so long as I got you, baby, let it burn. Oh, let it burn, let it burn. The whole world around us, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Oh, let it burn. The flames rise and surround us, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Yeah, let it burn. I feel most alive when I'm right by your side. Like a moth, I am drawn to your fire. Say it's all about the journey, and it's been one hell of a ride. One hell of a ride. The whole damn world may be going to hell, but so long as I got you, baby, let it burn. The whole damn world around us, that was my oldest popping in there. Silly little thing. So that song was ironically written like a couple years ago now, 2016, I want to say. And went through some tweaking and stuff. And the plan was to release it this April anyway, as the debut single. And then like the whole world imploded like a month before the release. And it was just creepy how well it fit with the world, even though I'd really rather it didn't, you know? That song is all about like those days you need a little, you have someone that you can lean on when it's getting a little crazy out there. So I have one more song for you tonight here on Free World Fest. Thank you again for having me, Brooklyn Wildlife and Artery and all that good stuff. So this last song is the release that came out today. And if you guys want to come back and see me a little bit, like I said, in 1 hour, I'll be going live from my page for the release party. And thank you again, Free World Fest, for having me. So this is one of those nights. As you can tell from several things, it's been one of those days. So this song is a fitting way to end the night. Whew, here we go. Forgot to set my alarm, shower, never got warm, late for work and I still need gas. Coffee spilled on the floor, left my lunch on top of my car, now it's covered in tire tracks. It's almost 5 o'clock and I'm still at my job, but as soon as this shift ends, yeah, I'll be doing overtime under neon lights, getting started on my weekend. It's been one of those days, and I need one of those nights. It's been one of those days, and I need one of those nights, one of those nights, one of those nights, hey yeah, one of those nights, hey yeah. It really has been one of those days, guys. Put all my friends on my tab, shots from the bottle, skip the glass, ain't worried about the zeros on my receipt. Jump on the bar and dance, buy around for the band, if they let me sing Jolene. When it's last call and it's time to crawl to the next bar in this scene. Forget the cab, we ain't leaving in there, go and call me a limousine. It's been one of those days, yeah, I need one of those nights. It's been one of those days, and I need one of those nights, one of those nights, one of those nights, hey yeah, one of those nights. It's been one of those days, and I need one of those nights. It's been one of those days, and I need one of those nights. It's been one of those days, and I need one of those nights, one of those nights, one of those nights, hey yeah. Oh, one of those nights, oh. So yeah, it has been one of those days, but we're gonna have one of those nights tonight, right? We're gonna have a good one. So I hope you guys had fun here with me at Free World Fest, and I hope to see some of you, if not all of you, in an hour, right here on Facebook Live again for the release party. Thank you so much, Free World, for having me. It meant the world to me to be here tonight. And, yeah, thank you guys. Bye.